gets an early completion and a quick first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Here's Williams. That's complete. Rome Odunze. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 3rd down and 1. To throw, it's Williams. On the move past the 40. Gets by him and out a little daylight. And down to the 29-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Bears, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore, 28 yards. And the Bears are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Bears 7, Chiefs nothing. Cairo Santos.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run to the Rutgers man, Kyle Monangai. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. To the air, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And we'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there on a first down.
That's good.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
45-yard line.
Throwing is Williams.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And 38 now.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41.
Oh, this is a great play right here by a very versatile linebacker. It's a zone defense, so he's responsible for one area of the field. And Brandon, I don't think the quarterback ever saw him. Or if he did, he saw him too late because he snuck into a great position there and picked that one off.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And good work there in open space. So he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Yellow.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So now from half the distance closer, here's first and goal.
Motion man right is Rice. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Rashee Rice as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 14 to 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Chris Jones on the stop. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd and 9 from the 44. And he'll send the tight end in motion here. Now here's Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Yellow! Hey, 57, go on, 80!
Throwing now is Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Attack!
First down.
Yellow!
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
50, yellow!
Now Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Bears 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Now after
City.
the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Chiefs' 45-yard
To throw, Williams. This will be caught downfield by Moore. Touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Santos now to add the PAT. he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
In motion left comes Brown.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard after the 49.
The 4th quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Over the middle here to Brown.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Attack!
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Rashee Rice
touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Chiefs 28, Bears 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They need a touchdown, the two-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze, 60 yards. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
Oh, did the Bears get it? They did. Chicago football. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Luther Burden, 61 yards. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Here comes second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Mahomes. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Mahomes will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15. On Sunday.
Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now Mahomes. And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you, because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.